It's close enough. Hello, everybody. Wow, that circle was directly on my face. That was kind of funny. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday afternoon? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm definitely feeling a lot better. I have like a tiny bit of a cough still, but it's very infrequent. I don't feel bad at all. It's got to be said. Hello. I have a guy in your head. I do have a guy in my head. He's joining us for stream today. Also, number 8. Great, happy you're able to join us today. Shoutouts to the cat that your cat's sitting. Let's see. We do have a few announcements today. First off, Alex will be joining the stream at some time. Do we know when? Absolutely not, but he will be here. I believe it. I believed him. Another thing is the newest trailer for No Sleep for Kaname came out today. It's the system trailer, and it has a lot of really cool stuff in it. If you haven't seen that, be sure to go check that out. I'm sure Nightbot will put that in chat sometime. Yeah, real. It's 6/6 today. It has to be a good stream. And it's the 9th stream, and 9 is like just an upside down 6, so it's like the pieces are there. The pieces are all there. New trailer is so good. I'm very glad you enjoy it, Elliot. Very glad you enjoy it. A lot of people have been pointing out that there's a lot of like zero escape sounds and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh, wow, they understand. They know. They're knowers. And let's see, another announcement that we have is actually that we're going to be Anime Expo. If you didn't see that, we are going to have a panel Anime Expo. It's going to be on July 5th, and let me pull up my notes here. On July 5th at 10:30 a.m. in the JW Mirai and the Diamond Ballroom, we're gonna have special guest Kazuya Yamada, director and scenario writer for No Sleep for Kaname Date from the SOMNIUM Files, along with Greg Chun, voice of Kaname Date in the SOMNIUM Files. We're also going to be talking about Shuten Order, along with No Sleep for Kaname Date, and we even have a t-shirt to give away there. So if you're going to be Anime Expo, please feel free to please do stop by. We would love to see you. We would love to see you there. There's a link to that. There's a link to the news article with all of that information. Is the game going to be to the 1 to 2 timeline? Yes it is. Anything else? Any other announcements from me? No, not really. I hope everybody's been enjoying the other short videos that aren't from the stream clips. They're from No Sleep. There've been a bunch of character intros and system introductions. I think those are very fun videos, and you get to see that you actually get to play as Ota for a bit in No Sleep for Kaname Date and the escape sections. There's that tiny bit of a cough. It's maybe because I'm yapping a little too much, but I think it should be okay. It should be okay. I have water here. Quick hydration check before we get started. But before we get started with the actual gameplay, we have to get started with, of course, the disclaimers, because this game is rated M for mature. Oh my god, there it is. This game is rated M for mature, so viewer discretion is advised. This is the SOMNIUM Files. The first game. This is my first playthrough through it. I'm going through a second route, if I'm not mistaken. And it's meant to be a full uncensored playthrough for fun, for my information, so I get to learn about the characters in the SOMNIUM Files, because it's a very beloved series to a lot of fans, and I'm very much becoming a fan of this game. So I've greatly enjoyed all of these streams so far. All of the views and the views and opinions expressed by me are not representative of the company or their views. And even though this is on the official Chunsoft YouTube channel, it is not meant to be a Chunsoft Inc. Q&A stream. With all that being said, let us hop into the game. Preschool. I miss be a pre-recorded Spike pre-recorded Spike Chun guy. Did I kill him? I didn't kill him. He's just been on a very extended vacation. But I also don't know what happened to preschool Spike Chun guy. And we're starting off in the Kumakura office with Iris. Momo, what an expensive looking about the ranger tip or your goons. Goons? I think we need to introduce Momo to Iris. I think just start it off.
But he's a huge AITSF fan.
Exactly. Just start it off right. We have to introduce Iris to a huge AITSF fan number 2, Momo.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm a huge fan.
I think you're a liar because you're a man. Because all men do is lie. Am I right? We're right.
Gambling.
Bet, deck, AITSF.
Oh, got him. Literally got him.
Worries.
Oh.
Forget, fret, AITSF.
Now what does she say?
AITSF, you bet.
Wow, my catchphrase. Thank you.
This is kind of embarrassing.
But sorry, Moma. I don't like gangsters.
Ew.
I don't like gangsters either. Gangsters are awful.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All those nasty Yakuza guys should drop dead, am I right?
Anyways, I think we need to hold off on these. Dragon! Sorry. Where are your goons?
They're out.
I think he's the biggest goon here, if I'm being honest.
Looking for Renju. Besides, I can't have them here seeing me like this.
Gooning.
Good point.
About the Renju tip.
You said on the phone that you saw Renju.
Yeah, I had all my people looking for him.
So, tell me where he is.
Where is he at? Where's he at?
I could.
But
Hey, I held up my end.
yeah, dude, Iris is literally right here, and you're gonna be a gangster in front of her face, even though you guys just established that she doesn't like gangsters.
I brought Iris like you asked.
Date, come here.
Momo took me to the corner of the room.
Date, I don't quite know how to ask this, but can you ask Tessa if I can shake her hand, please?
I don't know how to react to this. I genuinely kind of don't, because like on one side I understand that he's like a very big fan, and if I was in this situation where I was like, oh my god, I met like somebody I'm a really big fan of, no, I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. If I met Alex, for instance, right, then I would definitely be nervous about this, but also like I would do my best to try and be normal, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's it? Sure.
Momo and I broke our huddle. Break. Good talk. I will be at Anime
Iris,
Expo.
Could you do me a favor?
A favor?
He wants to see your boobs.
Damn.
What the fuck, dude? I didn't say that.
Don't be shy about it, Momo. Don't be shy about it.
Oh, sorry. What I meant was he wants to shake your hand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Sometimes the brain autocorrect is a little too crazy. You know what I mean?
Oh, a handshake. Sure. I would never show my boobs.
Iris took Momo's hand gently and shook it. Amazing.
Dante, this is the happiest day of my life. It feels good to be the boss.
I'm happy for you, Momo.
So how about it?
All right, here it goes. Renju was seen in 2 places.
2 places? Like at the same time, or just 2 places in general?
First, Sunfish Pocket, the maid cafe. Second, Ikume Shrine.
Ikume Shrine. Interesting. Can we shake my hand there? I mean, I don't see why not, but I also don't want to. But I also want you guys to like pay attention and have fun at the panel. Maybe afterwards we'll see. We'll learn our details. We'll learn our details. Also, hi Jolo. I saw that you finished the collection of Anytime They Mention 6. Shout out to it being 6/6, by the way.
Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I watched a little bit of it, and then I was like, there's spoilers in here. I'll hold off.
Got it. Thanks.
No problem, bro. Really.
You call me bro. That's an expensive looking ring.
Why do you care?
Can I have it?
Oh wow. Forward. Can I have it?
What?
Can I have the ring?
Yeah.
Why would I give it to you?
Why not?
Hey, can I have the ring?
Oh.
Absolutely. Of course you can. Here, take it. Wait. No. I can't give you this.
Oh, he almost slipped.
You're so cheap.
Come on, it's not like you're losing it.
It's exactly like I'm losing it.
Aww.
We made Iris sad.
You guys are a good team. Like siblings.
They're jumping him. They really are. Sincerely apologize.
Sorry for bringing you here.
It's okay.
That doesn't sound like it's okay.
You don't have to be scared, Tessa. We're not thugs. We're just a gang.
It's like saying I'm not stupid, I'm just an idiot. Like, what?
About as contradictory as meatless beef.
Ooh, meatless beef? True. It's like none pizza left beef.
The old boss was really violent.
He would take a cheese grater to someone's leg if they looked at him funny.
That's disgusting.
But after I took over, we went crystal clean.
Crystal clean. I don't know about that one, dude.
Crystal.
Crystal?
Methamphetamines.
Oh, that was I was gonna say that, but I didn't know if I wanted to say that out loud. You know what I mean?
No, we don't do drugs. We don't deal with that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We had to restructure the whole operation. Cut a lot of people off.
Cut?
Their throats.
No,
Bro.
not like that.
About Renju.
What happened to Mr. Okiura?
Well,
I
let me
heard
tell
he
you.
escaped the hospital.
So did I.
So did you?
But I don't know anything more than that.
Oh, you heard. I thought Momo also escaped the hospital. My bad.
Please tell me.
Renju's escape from the hospital was strange. 3 things stuck out to me. I laid out the facts. Mizuki was lured to a place where Shoko's body was found by a message sent from Renju's phone. I found Iris's body in Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse mentioned. Earlier today, Renju fled with a prisoner escaping a life sentence, an assassin named Number 89.
Hold up. What were you saying about Tessa's dead body?
Oh, well...
You know,
Date saw a parallel world with my dead body in it.
she took that so well, holy.
A parallel world?
Never heard of it?
Oh, yeah. Of course I am.
Yeah, you idiot.
Yeah, right. Parallel worlds and all that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand it, but I suppose he does.
I actually don't think he understands it. He's just playing along.
Good, because I don't feel like explaining it.
But why would Mr. Okiura do that?
I don't know. He could be a hostage or an accomplice. Either way, I need to find him.
Oh, another thing that came into mind. Another announcement. The nailed it. The whatchamacallit? The pre-orders, the digital pre-orders for Switch 2 went live. For No Sleep for Kaname Date. So if you were waiting for that, go check that out. And congratulations to all the Switch 2 havers. Summarize for me, desk. The chairman's desk.
Tessa, if you're tired, you can sit on my desk.
That's creepy as hell.
On your desk.
That also sounds sus. Bronze dragon and lantern.
Lanterns.
Hey, Iris. What do you think of when you see 2 lanterns pushed together?
Huh?
I mean, it kind of looks like something, right?
Right? Yeah.
Not really.
No, really. Picture 2 lanterns pushed together, and you put your face between them. There's something that reminds you of?
You just...
Lanterns.
What, you mean boobs?
Damn it, Moma. You're not supposed to say it.
Moma, bro. These lanterns, they're lanterns with the Kumakura written on them. Crest, the Kumakura crest. There's an AITSF figure hidden in the safe behind it. Shrine, a Shinto shrine. Computer, a PC on top of the desk. Computer, oh, that's the same thing. Phone, there's a cell phone on the desk. Desk, keyboard, a keyboard. Mouse, mouse.
Squeak, squeak.
Very cute. A PC mouse. Shelves. Shelves lined up on... Files lined up on the shelf. Little shelves lined up on the shelf. Hello. Sofa.
How many cows did they kill for this?
Several.
It's a fake?
Actually, I don't know. I don't know if several is the right answer. There's a locker near the window. Permit. Some kind of permit. Company memo. Philosophy written on the wall. Restaurants will take forever to fill your bottomless drink orders. Damn. Sort them all up front. True. Tiger rug.
Poor thing. What you did to that tiger is awful.
Yeah, Moma.
Oh, that's fake.
You're fake. Door to the next room. I think we summarize.
Anyway, Moma, take care of Iris for me.
Wow, leaving her here like a daycare.
What? Wait!
Oh, she's not having it.
You're leaving me here?
You'll be safe with him.
Yeah. That. Ooh, I didn't like that.
Are you serious? Look at his face.
Yeah, it's the face of a creep.
Not to mention he runs a crime syndicate. What if he sells me to the highest bidder?
I think he would be the highest bidder. If I'm, it's got to be said.
Tessa, I would never do that. I told you, we're clean now. We all go home on time. We follow government regulations.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
See ya.
Wait! What about Shovel Forge?
Damn.
I told you I never promised to play with you.
Dante is always like dodging Shovel Forge.
But you promised me a date.
I promised you with Dante, actually.
Date, is this true?
Oh, he's pissed.
You son of a bitch.
Don't talk about my mother like that. Where did that come from?
I'm gonna ignore that.
Good idea.
Date, you're gonna look for Mr. Okiura, right? Take me with you. If you do, I'll tell you about last night.
Her late night visitor.
She drives a very hard bargain.
Yay!
Date, don't ignore me.
I'm gonna ignore you.
A clean gang?
True. Good as ass Iris.
Oh, that's just a toy.
Huh? Yeah, no doubt. A toy that can kill people.
Oh, just a toy.
So if I aim it at your head and pull the trigger, nothing's gonna happen.
Let's leave them alone for a while.
We have two places to check. Sunfish Pocket and Ikume Shrine.
I want to go to the warehouse too,
Warehouse.
where you found my dead body.
The Y house.
Something bothering you?
No, I'm just curious.
Something's bothering me for sure.
Oh, and one more thing. Can we eat somewhere?
Oh, maybe it is a date.
Food sounds good. I haven't eaten in a while.
Oh, my chest hurts. Getting hard to breathe.
That's crazy, bro. See ya. Momo's sitting on the other side of the desk. Iris is standing there. Cool. All right. Matsushita Diner. Do we want to go to the diner first? I think we should go to the diner first. We just are pretty hungry. Time for a Wokabonal drive-through. So true. Oh, I had birria tacos today. They were very good. I very thoroughly enjoyed them.
I'm so hungry.
Tessa? Why are you here?
What's up, Ota?
I told Date I was hungry, so...
I've always wanted to eat here.
Hmm.
I'll have my usual, Ota.
How hungry was I? There were no horses around. That's to be said. It's gotta be said.
Yes, right away.
But what will Date eat? I just watched him go and took a seat. Menu. There's a menu on the table.
Kuroda Kazuaki's grilled tongue with salt.
Sounds great. Counter condiments.
Salt, pepper, a blend of red cayenne and spices, and an unidentified liquid.
Mayumi's juice with mold.
I'll have that. Cat? Cat. Lucky cat statue. Meow!
Huh?
What are you doing?
Oh, you don't know? It's good luck to imitate a cat in front of one of these.
Really?
Meow? Guess I'll have good luck.
Lucky cat statue. Meow! Window. Nothing but a window. Poster. Beer out on the wall.
Date, you're drooling.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, I'm just really hungry.
My man. Poster. Menus? Menus are on the Tanzako paper. Disposable chopsticks. Disposable chopsticks. Photo! Family photo. Oh, cute. Swinging door. Swinging door. Phone? Hello? Cordless phone?
Ring ring. Who's on the phone?
Who cares?
Oh. Alright, Ota, what's up? Just kidding. Iris. What's your usual?
Omelet rice.
Omelet rice.
Ota's omelet rice is so good it gives me stomach cramps.
I don't know if that's a good bar of measurement.
Is that a compliment?
You're embarrassing me.
Well, Ota appears to have taken it as a compliment.
I mean, if Ota takes it as a compliment and Iris eats it, then sure, yeah, why not? Girl gotta eat slower? True. You made an actual video about it? Interesting. Ota. You're good at cooking, huh?
Yeah,
Cool.
my dad taught me when I was little.
You're making me something too, right?
I would hope so.
Sure, my treat, Date.
Are you gonna spit in the food? Ota's cooking in the kitchen. Is he doing the doing the cooking by the book? Because it's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. Where's your mom?
She's in the living room. I think she's watching TV.
Gotcha.
How about you? What are you doing here?
I was just doing some meditation, lying on the ground.
That sounds sus.
He means sleeping.
Oh.
Date, why are you with Tessa?
Because we were gonna play Shovel Forge. And, you know.
We are.
Oh, this devious face. It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. So true!
Not Shovel Forge.
Not Shovel Forge. She's gonna say date, though.
On a date.
Oh, I knew it.
Oh, a date. Huh.
Oh.
A date?
Oh, there it is.
I'm on an investigation, and she wouldn't let me go.
Date, I have some delicious fugu eggs. I promise they're not poisoned. Would you like some?
Yes. I would love some.
No thanks. I'm fine.
I guess not. Where's Renju?
You're still looking for him?
Mm-hmm.
Well, like I told you before, I don't know.
It's okay. Date on a date? Honestly, crazy. Ota's cooking in the kitchen. You've been here before.
Yeah, I have.
Have you met Ota's mother, Mayumi?
Yeah, but
She thinks you're a witch
I don't think she likes me.
with a capital B.
That's not true.
I think it's kind of true, Ota. It's got to be said.
Mom is just jealous of how pretty you are, Tessa.
Yeah, that's it.
Not very reassuring. Whether out of jealousy or otherwise, she still doesn't like Iris.
The witch has put my son into a spell. Or whatever she said. About Iris's resurrection. To Iris.
About your coming back to life.
Hold it!
Hold what?
What do you mean coming back to life?
You know the song by Evanescence? It's kind of like that. I decided to tell Ota about Iris's resurrection.
Date jumped into a parallel world where I'm still alive.
Tessa died?
Yeah.
Yep.
She got woken up inside. Thank you for everybody that understands that. Wow.
Hey, can you tell me about this parallel world idea in more detail?
I'm listening.
Oh, sure. How should I explain this? Well,
I'm learning so much. Thank you.
Oh, I know.
Oh.
Let's play rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
I feel like this is actually there'd be a very good way to explain this.
Yeah. If we tie, nothing happens. We just shake hands. If I win, you have to give me something.
Uh-huh.
What if I win?
I'll do anything.
Anything?
Anything?
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Oh, that's crazy.
Date, your
That's
heart rate
crazy.
is rapidly increasing. Why exactly is that?
No reason at all.
All right, let's do this.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, shoot.
What should I throw out? Gang signs. Scissors.
Shoot.
I knew it.
Yay, I won.
Oh, no. You see, this looks like scissors, but it's actually paper.
Yeah. You didn't give me a hand. You didn't give me a chance to extend my fingers fully.
That doesn't make any sense.
You just.
No, why did I throw out scissors? Why?
You're really not taking this well.
So I get my prize.
I'm safe coming. I'm safe coming.
I don't have any money.
I don't want money.
What do you want?
Instead,
Shovel Forge?
Yeah.
can you pet my head
Huh?
and say Iris is a cutie cutie?
That's crazy. That's so crazy.
The cutest person in the whole wide world? A cutie angel?
I feel like he's gonna do it, but he's gonna sound like Batman. He's
Fine.
fine.
Iris is a cutie cutie.
No. Put your heart into it.
Put your heart into it. Live Ota
Iris
reaction.
is a cutie cutie, the cutest person in the whole wide world. A cutie angel.
I repeated the whole thing while petting Iris on the head. Is she a cat?
We just played rock, paper, scissors, right? I won and you pet me. But in a different timeline, maybe we tied. Or maybe I obeyed your orders and did something really scandalous.
Really scandalous.
Rewind time, do it now!
Rewind. Somebody get.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
I do not have that functionality.
Dang it.
So those timelines are what I'd call a parallel world.
So you think I jumped from a world in which you were dead to this one where you're alive?
We tied. We tied, right?
That's what I think.
Huh. Parallel world, huh?
No, but I the rock paper scissors thing is a really good way to explain it.
Can't believe it, but...
Sure you can. Parallel worlds exist.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're not a knife block in
Do
this
you know about
world.
the Mandela effect? Or the Booba Kiki effect?
He knows a lot about the booba effect.
Or the 100 million balls? If I explained that, would you believe me?
100 million balls? I don't think I've heard about that one.
Sounds really interesting, Tessa. I know some urban legends like that.
Like Sasquatch?
the spatial temporal man, and the lost friend, and the story of two sisters.
These sound a lot more interesting, it's gotta be said. I've heard people talking about it. Alright, Iris. The Booba Kiki
Dante,
effect.
look at this picture.
Uh-huh.
There's a famous experiment regarding this picture.
Am I gonna be psychoanalyzed by Iris right now?
You show this image to people around the world and ask a question. Which one is Booba and which one is Kiki? Believe it or not, 98% of people asked have the same answer.
That kind of makes sense.
The rounder one is Booba.
And the jagged one is
jagged
Kiki.
Isn't that weird? In other words, everyone thinks that Booba is a certain way and Kiki is the other. It applies universally across languages and cultures. It's like something ingrained inside all humans.
Kiki effect again?
Like worshipping the sun and the sea. Or thinking that the mother is soft and the father is jagged. Regardless of your culture or background, you probably think this way.
Makes a lot of
It's
sense.
what Jung called the collective unconscious.
Collective unconscious.
There exists a second psychic system of a collective, universal, and impersonal nature, which is identical in all individuals. That's what Jung said about it. Think of it like bamboo. Bamboo stalks look like individual plants since they're separated, but underground, they're all connected.
Are they
Human
really?
psyches might be like that too, connected at a subconscious level. That's...
Makes sense. Being it Booba? True.
A parallel world?
Yeah! You saved me in the dream, right? And dreams are all about our subconscious minds. So if you follow the roots...
You get to another bamboo stalk.
Yeah, something like that.
We're cooking! We're cooking! Alright, tell me about balls.
This world is full of really interesting stuff. But you know the most interesting thing of all?
Balls.
No what?
That humans exist at all.
The universe developed in a very particular way to get here. If things were even slightly different,
Oh, true.
well, the galaxies and solar system and all of that might not have existed at all.
Hydration check.
And that means humans would never be born. And even if everything happened exactly like that, the probability of human life developing is extremely low. And yet, here we are.
We saw what happens with Booba, but what will happen if Date sees some Kikis? Ooh. I don't know, I think he might go kind of insane.
Imagine a box full of ping pong balls, labeled 1 to 100 million. Would you be able to pick out the one?
Yeah.
Not likely.
But what if there were 100 million of you?
Well, then one of us would definitely pick up the one.
Exactly! The birth of humanity is so improbable that it's basically a miracle. But if there were multiple universes...
Then it wouldn't be strange that at least one of them had humans in it.
Mmm.
She is describing the anthropic principle. I may have underestimated her intelligence.
Yeah, honestly, I'm so sad right now. I'm very... I'm being schooled by Iris. The Mandela effect, I know about this one.
Do you know Nelson Mandela?
Well, yeah,
Not personally, but yeah, I know of him.
the former president of South Africa. He helped abolish apartheid.
He died in 2013, but a strange thing happened. When the news broke, people all over the world thought, didn't Mandela die in prison in 1980? That's the Mandela effect. It's when your memory and history have discrepancies.
Yeah, like like how you spell Berenstein Bears. And the Fruit of the Loom logo having a cornucopia on it.
There are lots of examples, like the name of this kid's book with the bears having different names.
That's crazy. That's insane.
Or people remembering Kennedy was assassinated in a 4-seat car.
Yeah, no doubt.
But in our world, he was in a 6-seat car.
Oh, I'm crying a little bit. That was so funny.
Huh. I thought it was a 4-seater too.
Or that electric mouse from that video game. You probably remember the tip of its tail being black.
Oh, Pikachu.
It wasn't?
Nope, it's all yellow. And the design didn't change.
Hang on, I have to look this up. Oh yeah, no, that's crazy. Do I remember the tip of its tail being black? I don't think so. Oh, anywho. My A-push teacher played his assassination for us like twice dramatically and went boom each time. That's... What an A-push teacher, man. Holy. What a guy. Or gal.
Lines from movies, company logos, historical events, and little things. The Mandela effect is everywhere. Why do you think that is?
Because those memories are from parallel worlds?
Could be. That could be.
That would explain it.
But I think it's more so like there are events of there are like similar events that have happened that we don't really like pay attention to or like commit fully to memory, and everything just kind of blends together like spaghetti. Iris is sitting in front of me. Cool. Ota, all right. Tell me about the spatial temporal man.
Yeah, it's sort of like a common experience. A lot of people have experienced waking up in an uninhabited world they've never seen before. And most of them describe seeing the same person.
I feel like I've heard about this one too.
The spatial temporal man. He's supposed to be an ordinary old man wearing work clothes. The spatial temporal man guides people back to the real world. He tells them, this world is not for you, or something.
I'd like to meet him someday.
He'd be a cool guy to meet. And see what he has to say. What about the others?
So, this elementary school kid, let's call him C. He goes to school and there's a bunch of things on the floor.
C for Chunsoft.
Postcards, towels, a coffee cup, rice bowls, a sink, lots of stuff.
Does he let the sink in? To let that sink in?
But C realized that those were all things from his own house.
How did they get to the classroom?
No one knows. It's not like anyone did it on purpose or there's a thief or anything.
Maybe something happened that made 2 parallel worlds fuse.
Yeah, maybe.
Sink, let me in. 2 sisters.
So, there's this girl. Let's call her B. She's practicing piano in her room. And her little sister is watching TV in the same room. B asks her to turn the TV volume down so she can hear her piano playing, you know?
B for baby, true.
So B goes back to practicing, playing a little bit. But her sister doesn't turn the volume down. She's not listening at all. So B turns around to scold her. She was really gonna let her sister have it.
And her sister's not there.
But she's gone.
Oh.
She's nowhere to be seen. She thinks, I wonder where she went. But then, B hears her sister at the door.
The door?
I'm home.
Huh?
B runs to the front door and sees her sister and her parents standing there. So B asks, when did you go outside? But her mom says, what are you talking about? She went shopping with me. B is really confused by all of this, of course. She asks her little sister about it, and she learns that her favorite TV show was on. And before she went shopping with her mom, she was deciding whether or not she wanted to stay and watch it or not.
So depending on her decision, a parallel world was made.
Okay. I see where that went.
Yeah. What B saw might have been from the world where her sister stayed behind.
Anything else?
I know a ton of stories like this. Like being suddenly transported 1 year into the future, and there's a missing persons report out for you. You look down at your phone, but you realize that it's not yours. It's not the one you remember having.
By someone
look
else?
through the contacts, and it's filled with names you don't recognize.
Sounds scary.
When you think about it, B sounds like B, which rhymes with V for VV. True!
There's more, too. Like this town where everyone is Japanese, but they're speaking a completely different language. And all the signs and magazines and stuff have different letters. And it's not like Korea or China.
Just completely different.
It's the Japan we know, but the language is different.
Interesting.
That's a prime example of a parallel world.
Alright, the lost friend.
There's
That's
this
fun.
kid, A. He's in elementary school.
Isekai anime? Yeah, might be.
Well, A had this close friend named Suzuki. One day, after school, they're walking home together. A turns around to tell Suzuki a joke, and Suzuki is laughing his butt off.
Just like me earlier with the Berenstein Bears.
And he's laughing and laughing, and he laughs so hard that his eyes fall out of their sockets.
Huh?
What?
Well, they were hanging down out of his eye sockets.
Yeah, that's still kind of nasty.
The nerves were still connected, but
I don't think you have to keep going.
A is of course in shock and doesn't know what to do. Suzuki just takes his eyeballs and jams them back into his eye sockets and keeps walking like nothing happened.
Just casually.
So A asks him about it. Like, hey, are you okay? Your eyes fell out. A is really concerned for his friend, you know? But Suzuki just says, yeah, I'm fine. He doesn't say anything about it.
That's probably the most nonchalant thing.
And by now, A is really curious. But he's not getting any answers. So they just part ways and go home.
I think Baymeep and Vivians, I think you might be drift compatible. It's gotta be said. Floating eyeball in the dark culture in high school? That's insane.
The story only gets weirder from here.
I the SOMNIUM files. True! Isn't Suzuki name of a car brand? I'm pretty sure, actually.
The next day, A goes to school, and Suzuki's not there. A is confused and asks his teacher about it.
And Suzuki's never been on the roll call?
Hey, where's Suzuki today? And the teacher says, Suzuki? Who's that? There's no Suzuki in this class. A says, what are you talking about? And he goes and asks all of his classmates about Suzuki. They all say the same thing.
That's crazy.
I don't know him. There's no Suzuki in this class.
This is a very good face.
So that kid must have jumped into a parallel world without Suzuki.
That's what I think.
Floating eye the SOMNIUM files in the dark? True. Lost friend?
Couldn't Suzuki just be an imaginary friend or something?
No, A was really serious about remembering Suzuki.
It is weird.
What if A's crazy?
And there's no way you can pop your eyeballs back in like that.
Well, not necessarily. There's such a thing as a dislocated eye. It actually isn't too hard to put your eye back in if it falls out.
That's crazy.
Is correct. Dislocated eyes are easy to replace in their sockets.
Says the eyeball that jumps out and dances around sometimes.
As long as none of the nerves or blood vessels were damaged, there are usually no lasting negative effects either.
Detective social media guy we meet again. What's up? What's up, dude? Kadeniza.
But that doesn't prove this Suzuki exists.
Well, I guess not, but
Summarize for me.
When did you two get so knowledgeable?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know.
Tessa is always writing about this stuff on the internet. That's why I decided to research it too. That's how I learned all this stuff.
And this is why I'm gonna go to AITSF's YouTube channel.
Oh, hey, I know about conspiracies and secret societies too. I find that stuff fascinating. If you want, we could talk about those.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Now where's that omelet rice?
True. Is it burnt? Did you
Done.
spit in it? Hope the playthrough's going well. It's going pretty well so far. Thanks for asking. Hope your week has gone well, and hope you have a fantastic weekend, man. Meow. He laid out an omelet rice in front of me and Iris. This looks really good. Iris kept her spoon with a huge smile on her face.
Bon appetit!
Bone apple teeth, true. She picked up a spoonful. No, actually, she tried to pick up a spoonful. Huh? Something bad. Oh. What happened?
Tessa, are you okay?
Is she getting like phantom pains from Hitomi or something like that?
I'm fine. My hand slipped.
Uh-huh.
Let's eat.
Yeah. No doubt. Iris and I ate the omelet rice in near silence. There was no conversation. Just the sound of the spoon hitting the plate. The diner echoed with it. And before long...
Ah! Thanks for the food!
Iris was totally re-energized. Her face was back to her usual easy smile.
That was good. Ota, your omelet rice is seriously the best.
Yeah, it was actually really good.
Love that for him.
Aw, thanks. I owe it to my dad. He taught me well.
No, no, the spoon allergy. Looks to audio quality hungry. Bread dog, no! Stop it.
Let's get going, Iris.
Thanks again!
Thank you! Come back soon!
Cold storage warehouse. Let's go, actually, let's go Sunfish Pocket. Let's go Sunfish Pocket. We're going. I saw a familiar face as I entered. It was Mizuki. Oh, what's up, girl? Iris and I sat at Mizuki's table.
Wow, this is surprising.
How do you have a
What's
platinum
going on
trident?
here? Why are you two together?
No reason.
Oh, well, it's... Forget it. Thanks for letting me stay last night. Oh, no trouble at all. Anytime. You could even live with me if you want. That's a great idea.
It is a great idea. I think I'm hearing... I think I'm hearing a special guest. Hello? Hello? Alex?
Oh my goodness. Lucas.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
I'm here.
The
How
roommate I
is
have
it
right
going,
now
everyone?
Really sucks.
The roommate really oh, it's Date. Okay, so, but if Mizuki moves in with Iris, how, is the bench also gonna move in? Is that what's gonna happen?
I mean, I guess, you gotta move your equipment. I suppose she's got room, in that
Yeah, like
house.
maybe in the
There's
kitchen.
room in that house.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some pretty spacious.
There's room in that house for you could do a whole rack. You do the bench press.
She could probably do some squats in there too.
Mm-hmm.
I
Easy.
think we have to start with the X-ray.
Yeah, start with that X-ray. That's a good call.
Those are some
Mermaid.
nice hip bones.
So
One
true,
arm.
bestie. Is that it? I gotta do it
If you
again.
keep doing it, obviously. Yeah.
The more I look, the better it gets.
I'm not gonna ask what this guy's problem is because where do you start, But like,
Wow, those are some gorgeous hips.
he said that out loud.
My hips?
Say that out loud.
This guy.
You are now officially a creep.
I don't think it's like now officially, It just kind of has been.
Yeah, I think we've already moved past that point. Go ahead, just one more. Just
One more time over. One more time over.
Real quick.
The Remember the Sunfish Pocket has fantastic hips. I'm just saying, that's a really nice pelvis. True. I mean, like one more time. Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah, I think that's probably about the end of the dialogue tree there.
All right. I think we have to ask Mizuki what she's doing here with this
What are
baller
you gonna
ass
do,
trident.
scold me or something?
Yes.
This is
The
a very
Lord help.
threatening image.
Why do you care what I do?
Jesus
You don't want
Christ.
that.
Why are you so angry?
You don't want that smoke.
I'm not angry.
Definitely do not
I'm
want any of that
good.
smoke. Her face says it all.
Excuse me.
Hello. The mermaid took me to the corner of the store.
Oh yes, I
Mizuki
remember
was
this
crying
scene.
earlier.
Crying?
Crying.
Yes. We were trying to cheer her up.
And they just gave her a platinum trident?
What happened to her mom was... And we
Well-
thought she was having a hard time. She must have come here looking for company. That's probably why she stayed with Iris last night. She didn't want to be alone.
That makes a lot of sense.
Shoko's body is still under the jurisdiction of
It is also
police.
kind of funny how in the second game it's different, but you can see how the mermaid, her name is Amame, her sprite is very clearly different from her
There's
character
not been a
model.
ceremony, nor has
Like the
body
hair
been
color is completely different, for example.
The
Is it
culprit
really?
has not
That
been
was-
caught.
That was something. Yeah, next time she comes up, pay attention to that.
And on top of
I was
that,
just
But,
too focused on the hip bones, you know? I'm just focused on the X-ray
Yeah, that-
vision.
Abandon her.
That was something that they did.
in any
They
case,
did
there are
change
many
in
ways
the
you could
sequel
calm
to be
Mizuki
more accurate to her actual model.
down. Mizuki is just trying to act
Oh my
strong.
god. That is a very stark
Right?
difference.
You see the difference, right? Yeah.
This like her sprite is like there's like a cerulean, and then this here is like a toothpaste mint. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the color of the crayon in the box. You know what I mean?
Try to understand.
Yeah. I'm not actually sure. I think if I'm not mistaken, the reason that there is slight differences like that in this title is because every scene has its own ambient lighting. Like you can see in the environment, it's giving off like a yellowish white.
Yeah.
And I think the character portraits that they use to animate the mouth movement during whatever voice line was playing, they did that completely separately from the character model, no matter where they were. So the lighting was completely flat, just whatever.
Gotcha.
I don't know if it's it was Unity, so whatever completely neutral lighting was, and they captured all of the character portraits there. So then that's how you get slightly different lighting and things like that between the character portrait in the environment and their lines of dialogue.
Makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna ask if Renju was here.
I've heard that Renji was sighted here.
When do you mean?
It's so apparent now that you pointed it out. I think especially with this scene because like you said, the very like light yellow lighting.
When?
Yeah,
It's like wild.
yeah.
I got the
And it's
info a few
really,
minutes ago, but I don't know when he was seen.
It's just I'm really looking forward to you playing the sequel, because you'll see sort of back to back the jump in the presentation that happened between the first game and the second game. Like Nirvana Initiative has
Ringing any bells?
as much as I really like the UI to this game, and there's obviously a lot of care put into it and a lot of interesting creative choices, the sequel definitely takes it to another level. So, and that carries on in No Sleep for Kaname Date, by the way.
Ooh.
Plug
Hell yeah.
that. Quick plug, real quick.
plug. The Switch 2
Just go
digital
ahead.
pre-orders are live right now. If you're waiting on that, be
live.
sure to hop over to the eShop. Get that in.
I do not have a Switch 2.
I also don't have a Switch 2. I'm saying for
I
the
did
people who are
not.
fortunate enough to
Yeah.
wait in line and get one.
Yesterday?
I did not get one. I did
I'm
not wait in
serious.
line at the GameStop for the midnight release.
Even though you were saying it looked like there was like a party at the GameStop or something, right?
Oh yeah, I was walking by in downtown Long Beach, which is where I live now, and there was a this must have been 10 o'clock at night. I was walking down the street and I saw this line of people all outside on the street. People were I could have sworn someone was grilling hot dogs. someone had a speaker. There was music playing, and originally I thought, what are these people waiting in line for? And then I remembered there's a club, like a nightclub that's around that corner, and I thought, oh, they must be waiting in line for the nightclub.
It has to be the
But
nightclub.
then I realized when I got home, it's like they're not going to a nightclub on Wednesday night. They're getting that Switch too.
It's a GameStop.
That's what they're waiting. It's a
Why didn't you tell me
GameStop.
sooner?
GameStop is the sickest nightclub,
Bro.
and they were waiting for their Switch 2s. Wild.
Did you see that like some GameStops were giving away like Red Bulls and stuff like that?
Yeah, in the lines. Yeah. I remember. I don't know if you ever did, but I have very fond memories of midnight releases of games. I remember the midnight release of Halo 2.
Damn.
My dad drove me to that to wait in line, and
The police
picked up at it must have been a GameStop.
It's always GameStop. Always GameStop.
Yeah, it's like GameStop or Best Buy, right? And I did the midnight release of Halo 2 at GameStop, and I took it home and I played that game until my parents made me go to school. And the next day, it's like, so from when we got home after midnight to 7 a.m., 7:30, whatever it was.
That's a good gaming sesh.
Yeah, that was a great gaming sesh.
Oh yeah, Walmart
Good
gave
time.
a bottle of Pepsi and Pringles or Cheetos with people's Nintendo Switch 2 orders. Yeah, I think that was like something they didn't announce either,
Oh,
and
really?
people were
Cool.
like a little confused when their Switch 2 came with an extra bag.
Why are you asking me about that?
I was just curious.
That reminds me of when I was just, again, like another
Made by my grandpa.
tale from my life when I was a youth.
Well,
When
we
they
laughed.
first released
Daddy has nothing to do
when they
with it.
first released Mountain Dew Code
I don't know
Red,
anything
that
about
flavor,
Warehouse.
they were
Oh.
testing it. It wasn't fully released yet. They were testing it to see if people liked it. And I was at this skate park when a representative from Mountain Dew
Just rolled up.
came up to us with a shopping cart full of Mountain Dew Code Reds and said, "Hey, try this and fill out our survey. If you like it, let us know if you would buy it again."
That's
So I-
like kind of sus, no? Just
We had
some
no idea
dude.
who the guy. He didn't have credentials. It was a guy with a
Don't
a
ask
shopping
me the same
cart full
questions
of
over and
red
over.
drink.
Yeah,
And of course,
no,
we were
that's
all at the skate park, like, yeah,
Look,
yeah. Yeah,
that
that's
makes
easy.
that makes sense. Yeah, and it was good, and I love Mountain Dew Code Red. So.
Wait, was
They
it
win.
was that like a defining moment for you?
possibly.
You're like,
Oh,
oh,
man.
this guy with a shopping cart just changed the trajectory of my future drink orders.
My whole life, yeah. I stopped going to skate parks. I gave up my dream of being a skateboarder at that moment. I decided to get more into video games because outside is scary. Because you never know when someone might hand you a Mountain Dew Code Red in the wild.
Let's see. I think we have to ask
Anyway.
Amame what she likes in men.
Yeah, let's go ahead and ask that. Look at Mizuki's reaction
Sea devil.
immediately.
Can't describe us.
A triple word sea devil? Wow,
That's a
Mhm.
mouthful.
that is a mouthful. I'm not even. I don't even know how to go on from that. What was he doing here?
He was looking for Iris. He was asking everyone where she was.
Oh, was it because he was asking her to like MC the thing or whatever for that event?
Looking for me?
Yeah, I think so.
Did he give a reason?
No, not in particular.
Oh, different timeline, different timeline.
Iris, can you think of why he would be looking for you?
No.
Oh
not
yeah,
at
that's
all.
true. That is a different timeline.
Hazuki?
I don't know either.
Dang. Anything else you can tell me about Renjo Amame?
Anything else? Well, he did seem really sick.
Like sick nasty?
He was pale and sweating a lot.
I think he's fine. I mean, God forbid a man do anything. you know?
Right? Was it because oh yeah, because he just walked out of the hospital.
Perhaps.
Yeah. At this point in this timeline, yeah.
Got out.
I'm sure he's fine.
Oh yeah, totally. About your relationship with Mizuki.
Mizuki comes here a lot.
That's why she has a fucking
She's really friendly with
this.
everyone.
The orichalcum.
I
Top
like
tier
it here.
trident.
Everyone treats me nice.
Because you pay them money. Where does she get this money from?
Is it because you're the daughter of the owner?
Well,
No,
You know.
it's not like that. We're BFFs.
BFFs.
She wields extraordinary power with that trident.
The Okiura family is really something else.
Yeah, I mean, if she has, you know, her parents' money, then that's something else. Like if she's like pickpocketing Date while he sleeps or something, that'd be a different story. But yeah,
Yeah.
the money's
That melon
clean.
cream soda. That looks really good, by the way.
It looks
That looks good.
really, really good.
It's like it's definitely melon cream. That looks good. Get a little scoop of vanilla ice cream on top of
Ooh.
that. Yeah.
Hey. About Renju.
Mr. Okiura helped me when I was just starting out. You know how my mom is single?
Yeah, I know very well.
He really supported her.
Oh, never mind.
He even changed my diaper when I was a little baby.
That's crazy.
I got hired by Lemniscape all because of him.
Iris used to stream all her own content. Like singing and dancing and gaming and stuff. But before
Yeah, there's
she went viral.
There's a very interesting
Right, I heard
story kind of happening here with Renju supporting Iris
Mm-hmm.
and Hitomi as well.
That's how she started getting
Um,
offers, right?
That it will make even more sense after you've
But because Iris's mom knows
finished the
Renju,
game.
she
All
decided to go with
these
Lemniscate.
Is it like a second family type deal, or is that like too much information?
But there's more to
sort
it.
of all of these
There are other reasons.
motivations become clear. One thing that's really interesting about this game is once you've played through all of the routes and have all of the endings and the true ending, character motivations and things that they say and actions that they take that might not have made perfect sense at the time will definitely come around to making complete sense, and you'll think about it later and go, oh right, that's why this character did that, because blah 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 XYZ.
Yeah.
So
I actually love
it
that.
is really interesting. Yeah, you have that to look forward to. I know a lot of people who played this game all the way through and then booted up a fresh game right away after they finished, because it's sort of like watching a movie that has a really good twist, right? That's kind of foreshadowed. You want to go back and watch it again so that you could
Is what got her into Lemniscape.
find all those little moments that were sort of pointing toward the twist. So this game is definitely this game and its sequel certainly are definitely like that. So they reward multiple playthroughs for sure.
Ooh. No, because I really like watching movies that are like that. For instance, have you heard the movie Cloud Atlas?
Yeah, that was based on the novel, right?
Yeah. Well, how there's like
Was that the Wachowskis who did Cloud Atlas?
I don't remember exactly, but like it is one of
I know
those.
they did
it's
my
one of those
favorite movie
movies.
of all time, Jupiter Ascending, which is a masterpiece.
Ooh.
But yeah, Cloud Atlas, that was definitely
He
a
knew ever since she
kind of a
was young
similar
that she would be talented.
tiered storyline, right? Where you have different characters across different, not necessarily timelines, but different threads of the story. Yeah. And it, I guess, similar vibe from these types of games, from visual novels that have a lot of branching paths. They'll kind of share that idea of multiple storylines that make more sense if you've seen the whole thing and you can go back and look at them again.
Yeah, there's a lot of ideas. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. And then you're like, oh, I understand it now.
Yeah, it'll make sense.
Daddy's not the type.
I think given how much I enjoyed Cloud Atlas and how many times I've rewatched it, I've probably watched it like a handful of times. Like I'm surprised that I've never really stepped into the world of visual novels as like a gamer. Like,
have you seen The Fountain?
Thought of me that way.
I have not seen The Fountain actually.
Yeah, if you like Cloud Atlas, you should watch The Fountain. It is sort of, it's like Cloud Atlas, but with a center point. So you know how Cloud Atlas has all the different storylines that are all sort of parallel in their own way. This is more like different stages of life all coming and in together in like one cohesive story. It's really good.
For sure, I will definitely give that a watch.
Check that out.
I'm gonna ask Iris if she likes dancing.
More than sleeping.
I know she does.
Damn.
Sleeping. That, I mean, couldn't be me.
Okay, about the same as eating? Okay, that's fine. That's fair.
Yeah, fair enough.
I've always loved moving my body ever since I was a little girl.
Is this where Date asks if she wants to be a stripper?
And you're fast too.
I mean, I feel like the implication was there
A lot of track meets.
during like the pole scene when you investigate the pole.
Uh-huh.
I thought that was odd. At the time. But
That's amazing.
Hey, want to hear something cool?
she's so proud of herself.
She is
Iris is
incredibly
the
proud of
goddess of
herself.
rainbows in Greek mythology. She's the messenger of the gods. She's
Iris
really
is the goddess of rainbows.
And she's really fast.
Rainbows being so fast to disappear was the source of the legend.
Oh, okay,
You're
that
as
makes
fast
sense.
as your namesake then.
You want to race?
Sure.
She's the sacred herald.
Sure. Let me get the chance.
Is there like a quick time event where I have to like quap?
Yeah, you gotta
remember that game?
get the triggers ready, dude. You gotta LR. You gotta. Good luck.
Oh, thanks, man.
Right here?
Does she do a dance number here?
Oh, I want to see too.
Am I gonna have to learn this right now? On the fly choreography learning?
I would also.
Oh yes.
I don't know.
Oh come on.
Just show us.
Come on, Iris, do it.
Okay, I will say, like, as a performer, I kind of relate to Iris. When you tell people that you dance and people are like, oh my gosh, show us the dance move, or like show us the dance or whatever, you're like, I don't really want to do that right now, you know, but like I just wanted to share that information.
But
Yeah, I can imagine.
all right, I'll go set up.
Don't worry. It's gonna happen.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
The mermaid didn't listen and hurried off. Oh.
Jeez. Fine if you insist. Yay! Iris, we're ready.
Oh yes. Okay. I'm gonna mute myself. This is
All
pure.
right, world, get ready. See my dance. Invincible rainbow arrow. Hit it.
I'm learning. I turned my Sharingan gun.
Teacups that are flying on
map's mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes.
Fruit never expires. That's wild.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind meet the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth that if we
Dude, don't get me started on that line.
we can make miracles. Even with the dabbles of time against you, never let the fire fade in you.
This is a banger. Wow!
Yeah, that's a banger.
It is a banger.
That's a banger right there.
Certified banger. Certified hood classic.
That is a certified
music, and I wrote the lyrics.
industrial disaster evacuation zone classic.
So it holds a special place in my heart.
So I do have a question when it comes to like the choreography and all that stuff that Iris was doing. Was that mocap or is that like?
Yes. So the dance number was done in Japan by a performer. I forget her name off the top of my head, but it was mocapped by a dancer.
Gotcha.
I look up to him.
So that all of that animation basically was mocapped into the game engine for the character model to, the rig to attach to.
That's super cool, dude. Mocap is it's such a cool technology. Also, Aishi's asking if you did the translation for that song.
The song, yes, yeah. I did the song for
much for me. I know
Invincible
I can
Rainbow
rely on him
Arrow,
more
and
than
then I
anyone
also
else.
did the sequel songs. Not to spoil too much, but there are songs in the sequel.
Ooh, there's more coming up to look forward to. Where do
That's
those also
right.
have dances and we're also mocapped?
So you've got that to look forward to, and you've also got a ballad.
A ballad?
Oh yeah, it's an emotional piano accompaniment ballad to look forward to in the sequel. So yes, I edited those lyrics, just like the rest of the games.
So you're the reason the fruit doesn't expire.
That is correct. Yes.
Thank you, Alex, for making the fruit never expire.
It does make sense. It makes sense. It's the whole point, right? Like cold frost on the pyre, right? You understand? It's the dichotomy, right? You have cold frost on a pyre, which of course is where fire is held, right? So it's like an impossibility. It's a state that shouldn't be, and yet it is. There shouldn't be cold frost on a pyre, right? The same way, fruit never expires. Fruit, of course, is notorious for having a short shelf life, right? Rotting fruit. There's a symbolic element to that as well, of fruit being both like the fruit of life and then of course the fruit of immortality from this game, which you'll encounter a little bit more of. And the idea of fruit never expiring is both referencing to the fact that it's an impossible state, right? Like a fruit remaining perfect forever, and also fruit that never expires is a reference to the fruit of immortality, which will, as I said, will play a role in this game.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now people in chat are asking you to save their fruit. I think you may have brought this upon yourself.
Save the fruit? I can't save your fruit.
I think
that's not my job.
Because you put that line in the game, you are not responsible for the expiration of people's fruit.
I mean, it seems like a skill issue to me.
Hey, my fruit's expiring. Ah, a skill issue. Sorry.
Well, like farmer's market next time, fool. That's a great line. I love this bit.
Blow those boys away.
Yeah, blow those boys.
Oh please! Oh no! 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 No!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you will, look right here.
Look at their reactions when you click the next.
Mizuki,
There's no.
both their heads move like, oh, honey.
Oh. Oh no, she looks proud. Oh, please do not. Oh god.
you really shouldn't say that.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was a fun bit to localize. It's also it's very similar in the Japanese of being like a sort of a peppy, upbeat, energetic catchphrase that friends would say to each other, and then Mizuki slightly misstates it. She misspeaks a little bit into something that's, that's inappropriate.
Off. A little off.
To say, yeah, exactly. So when localizing it, it was like, okay, what's like a fun thing that they could say to each other to kind of hype each other up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Mizuki hears it and says it just a little bit wrong, just a little bit off. And that's what we came up with. That was pretty funny.
What was it? What was that like recording? Like how many takes did that take?
I mean that one I remember. Actually, Karina, who does Mizuki, they had a much easier time recording than Greg did, or even Erica did sometimes for some of the more ridiculous lines. I felt even Zach Aguilar, who did Ota, I feel like he also did a very good job of immediately jumping into the absurd lines of the character and understanding right away what the line was supposed to be, what the impact was supposed to be.
What were you doing?
So yeah, very rarely did we have any issue getting Zach or Karina to fit into the lines. Yeah.
Professionals in the workplace.
Professionalism.
This is the date. I fulfilled my promise.
I told you. No info until the date is complete.
This is a long date, dude.
Iris is fun. Iris is a good. I know that there were, interestingly, I mean, I wonder how you feel about it. A lot of, I guess, criticism from or criticism of the character of people who don't like Iris. A lot of it centers around thinking that she's sort of manipulative and bratty a little bit, like she's kind of leading you on a little bit.
I think she just knows how to get what she wants.
Don't you get it?
I mean, that's true. Yeah.
This date isn't
I think
over yet.
she's smarter than maybe some people give her credit for. She definitely has more agency than perhaps meets the eye.
Yeah, I mean, given the whole diner conversations, and she's talking about like parallel worlds and stuff like that, I was like,
yeah,
well, she's
an interesting character. Yeah,
she's well read.
She's well read in conspiracy theories.
But why?
Knows all about that.
Do you have a favorite conspiracy theory, or were your favorites thrown into this already?
Let's get going.
No, they don't even know the conspiracy theory levels that I'm on.
Ooh.
I'm cooking on a conspiracy theory. I mean, I think my favorite conspiracy theories.
Sorry, this line is.
No, it's great
That's very good.
in their own way.
Everything's working hard, dude.
It's working hard out there. I think my favorite conspiracy theories are the body replacement conspiracy theories. I've always been a fan of those.
Like Avril Lavigne.
Yes, and then the Beatles, right? There was that you know you can play back. Oh, what? I forget what track it was. Maybe chat knows what track it was, but there's a track that you can play by the Beatles in reverse. That supposedly reveals that there's body doubles in the Beatles, but yeah,
You okay?
good stuff. Oh, she's fine.
Oh, she's.
It's okay. I just, missed a step there.
Missed a step. You didn't even try to hit the step. That's all I'm saying.
Well, she'll be fine.
It'll be fine. Shrine. Into shrine looks rather solemn. Iris.
She's breathing. She's breathing heavy.
Are her knees weak? Arms heavy?
Yeah. Now, I hope chat knows the signs
nostalgic.
of a stroke, right? We all know, right? There's a helpful.
Oh my god, is anybody cooking toast right now?
This place is a memorable one.
Left
was it
side
X?
goes weak. That's not good. It's
6 years
heart
ago, I
attack,
used to come here with
potential.
someone.
Someone?
I used to call him Uncle. He was a
Man, this
thoughtful,
is-
reliable man.
Number
I
89.
thought of him as a father.
This is lore. Yeah.
But one
Mhm.
day, he just disappeared.
She's talking about.
Hitomi's lover.
Falco.
A bread dog knows from chat. I see
Slurred
you know
speech.
all. Yep.
Oh. About
Feeling
this
like
uncle.
heavy chest,
When you asked me why I
shoulders, so
became
they
an idol,
sloop
I
over.
wasn't
They
being entirely
sloop.
truthful.
That's not a word.
I think
They
sloop is a
stoop
word.
over.
I think sloop can be a word. I think you should put it in the next Somnium Files game.
I told you that it was because I
cool,
wanted to
sick.
become
I'll put that in
famous.
Oh, a
No,
question
there's
for me,
sloop,
I
yeah.
guess.
A sloop is actually a word. Hold on, because of course Sloop John B,
But more specifically,
Ah.
it was for Uncle.
one of the Beach Boys' greatest tracks. I love that song. So good.
I've been looking
Anyway.
for him for 6 years.
6? Sorry. So
How many
how much of a pun was Third Eye Game?
Oh man, we had so much fun with that. Coming up with that. There was
But I didn't
before.
find
I
him
mean, the Japanese team was pretty much always going to create their own version of the title because they had this like the strongest idea of what the direction of this new game was going to be. In originally for this game for the Somnium Files, there was more input from our side, from Spike Chunsoft Inc. America side, because they didn't really have actually like a strong idea of what the game should be named and potentially the franchise should be named. And so that was the Somnium Files was sort of a collaborative name that we came up with. But for the new one, No Sleep for Kaname Date, was what we chose, which actually is a very good, if I do say so myself, localization of the Japanese title. There was definitely the urge to call it the Third Eye Game, because of course the Third Eye Game is an important plot point in No Sleep for Kaname Date. The third eye game is what Akemi, our the lizard reptilian hostess, calls the game that she's putting Iris through. It's called the third eye game, of course, being as in open your third eye, the third eye upon the center of your forehead, right? But there was definitely the urge to say, let's not come up with a fancy title for this one at all. Let's actually call it the third eye game. so that colloquially, of course, you could refer to it as, oh, it's the third eye game, right? Like, it's the third game, the third eye game.
Yeah.
Right. It's the third
I
one.
don't know where else to look.
But yeah, we ultimately decided against that, probably because it was just a little too much on the nose, maybe even for Uchikoshi. Not that Uchikoshi is opposed to
So instead of me
puns and wordplay, but maybe it was a little too direct, right?
It's okay, baby. But I didn't realize it until people said it in the comments. They're like, "Oh, the third eye! It's the third eye game! Oh my god!"
The third eye game.
It's insane.
It's the third one.
I thought
Yeah.
that you could find
It
me
makes
instead.
too much sense.
Yeah.
You think if you became famous, he'd contact you?
Yeah.
So that is why she became an idol.
This is a
interesting
very
part.
sad reason for like becoming an idol. It's not like, oh, I wanted to be famous, to like, because I like fame. I like performing and stuff like that. It's just so I could hopefully get this one guy to reach out to me, who I used to call my dad, or like my uncle.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's also been my dream since I was little.
It's
That's a part of it too.
sort of it's part of what makes Iris such an interesting character, I think, is that she obviously has her own motivations because she wants to be a singer, she wants to be a dancer, and that's sort of been her dream. But then she realizes that she can use that to reconnect. She can use that to use fame in essence, not for her own benefit, but just because she's so deeply emotionally attached to this person that she's lost in her past, and she feels like maybe there's a chance.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. It's good writing. Who wrote this? It's good.
Oh, it's
This
really
game
good.
is good.
We should
Have
give
you
them a
been-
high five or something.
Have you played this game? This game is like actually like good. Like,
Damn.
it's like the writing is actually like good. Like,
And the localization and editing also real good. Real good.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, no, but I said that.
didn't.
I said
You
that.
said it. Yeah.
Oh no, I don't have to. He was the one who came up with the name ASET.
He came up with ASET.
He
Mhm.
told me that if I ever became an idol, I should use that name.
Huh.
It's like even more obvious putting that out there.
Offering box. About the shrine.
It's called Ikume Iribiko Isachi no Mikoto, or sometimes Ikume Tenno, or Ikume no Mikoto.
I got whiplash hearing all of those words come out so quickly.
Yeah.
I was not prepared.
This was one of those lines where like, no, we're not going to localize it because that's not. It's definitely the Japanese name of the shrine.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a disservice to change it at all.
Translating it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense. So just like.
Yeah.
We run into those lines occasionally where like, yeah, we'll
leave
keep
it
the
in.
Japanese time. Yeah, because that's definitely what they're referring to, so makes sense.
There are legends about this place written in the old text.
Oh, Trigger says the social media is also kind of fire. Oh, thanks, man. Whoever's doing that's doing a pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Oh, dude.
It's a shrine dedicated
Yeah,
to
social
the
media has been
gods.
kind of like on point lately.
I think they hired like a chef or something, because whoever's doing the social media's been cooking. Well, it's got to be said.
Out there cooking.
The old legend goes like this. One day,
Out there
Ikume
cooking
Iribiko
fruit that
sent
never
one of his followers,
expires.
Hajimomori, on an urgent quest.
Like fruit.
To find a mysterious, magical fruit.
Fruit!
Oh, look at
A
that.
fruit called Tokijiku no Kaku.
Oh, look at that.
Tokijiku no Kaku. So true.
It's said
no
that
Kaku.
eating it will grant you immortality.
The fruit of immortality.
That never expires.
After many hardships, Hajimomori was able to find the fruit. But by the time he got back, Ikume Iribiko had died.
Oh.
Hajimomori mourned. He handed half of the fruit to the man's wife, and he left the other half on Ikume Iribiko's grave, then died on the spot.
Just like that. Just died right
It's-
there.
It is said that that
It's
fruit
symbolic.
I see.
is still inside the shrine behind us.
Really? The fruit of immortality.
Yes.
Interesting. Immortality, huh?
Interesting.
Interested?
Interesting.
No, not really.
Oh,
I'd rather have normality than immortality.
damn. That's kind of a bar.
Yeah. Date doesn't seem like the kind of guy who'd be into immortality.
Mr. Okura isn't here. I mean, of course he isn't. It's not like we came here right away.
He's already taken off.
Too bad.
It looks like there are no further clues here. It appears we've wasted our time.
We didn't waste our time. We learned about the fruit of immortality.
Oh,
We learned
God.
about Iris's, like, reasonings for becoming an idol.
A flower over there.
Exactly. Iba's pregnant.
Flower?
You can't see it from here, can you?
I can, kind of.
I know it's there because I've been to
It's
the
over
shrine
there.
before.
Mm, yeah.
Little flower.
Yeah, you can see it. Night vision.
An
Envy.
iris. More specifically, a winter iris.
The winter
This
iris.
is the same flower that was on display at Iris's house.
A winter iris. The same ones that Iba sniffed the ever-living crap out of in the first Somnium.
That is true. That is true. I wonder, can you look at the other guardian dog? On that side? No. Okay.
Not in this one.
There was a Danganronpa joke that we put into into one of those, and it was I remember it being the kind of localization that it doesn't perfectly make sense. We had to kind of tweak it a little bit to make it make sense, but it was a Danganronpa reference.
That's funny.
It might be later.
Tree? A tree. Sacred straw rope. Sacred straw rope. Cool. Iris, you're looking at a winter iris, aren't you?
Yeah. How did you know? It's the same kind that's at my house. I told you about what it means, right?
Yeah.
Good news and hope.
Iris is also a part of the eye,
True.
and the Greek goddess of rainbows.
True.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many
Messenger
layers.
Goddess. I told you at Sunfish Pocket, right? That's why the flower means good news and hope.
It's so dense. Every single frame has so much going on with it.
They really do.
Date, we have no time to waste. We should get moving.
Got it.
All right. Cold storage warehouse.
Hell yeah.
Are we gonna?
Why not?
Are we gonna see the knife block iris in here? Oh, how do you feel about me calling that version of
Knife
iris in the knife block?
Well, I
I
mean,
saw it. I'm sure.
it wasn't.
Corpse iris.
It's a fair description. There are a lot of. It's not great. Just not from your sake, but just the situation's not great.
Yeah. Okiora Fishery
Woof.
Cold Storage Warehouse is in the chat. Oh my goodness, big fan, big
Okay,
fan.
Cool.
But I'm here now.
Cool.
Maybe I'm a ghost.
That's good.
You don't look like a floating sheet. You have legs.
Maybe they're not legs. Maybe they're my boobs.
Where? I tried to picture Iris's breast swinging down there like
Yeah, this was a fun line to do in recording. That was fun.
Didn't
And I
you say
decided
that
not
you
to.
saved me in a dream?
That's good. Oh my god.
That was
What did you mean by that?
that was
I
fun.
told you that I'm with an organization called Abyss, right?
Yeah, you told me 2 days ago.
God forbid Date has a sense of imagination. People are saying no, Date.
Yeah,
We
I
find
mean, well,
clues in the minds of suspects and witnesses.
at the same
Enter
time,
what we call SOMNIUM,
you know,
a dream world projected by their subconscious. That's what the entire organization is about.
How do you even do that?
We have a machine that we call the sync machine.
Sometimes you gotta
I
let
love
that
how
sink
you-
in, dude.
he's just telling this to a teenager.
He is, yeah.
Don't worry about it, dude.
What is
Yeah,
that?
so the police force and the government that you choose to keep you safe, like, don't worry about it. We have a dream machine that we can hook you up to against your will if need be. And read your
we
mind.
Can, yeah, we can just go into your dreams.
Don't
We can see
worry.
what's going on there.
That's not an explanation.
It's not a big deal. Like, it's fine. Like,
Then maybe this is how you know the date's going well. You know, he's
Tell
just
me
giving
how
up
it
secrets.
works.
Well,
I promise we use
require a
it
bit of
for good
background to
reasons.
understand.
100%.
It's fine. Like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Whatever.
Oh, but it's okay because she's just a teenage girl. She's just a girl.
What's she gonna do?
Background?
Look at that
Stream
face.
about it.
Well, look at that face. That's an honest woman.
Do you know about the BBB?
I do know about the BBB, the blood-to-brain barrier.
I was thinking about the Better Business Bureau.
The blood-brain barrier, right?
Yeah, that's the other one.
I was a little wrong. I was a little off.
Inside
That's
the
the
skull,
other one,
there's an
yeah.
army of little teeny tiny soldiers that surround the brain. They protect the brain from bad stuff in the blood, right?
That's almost it. Yeah.
The blood
Shut up, Dante. You don't know what the blood-brain barrier is.
Microvessels of the brain.
I mean, he knows more than I do. He at least said blood-brain barrier.
It's really fascinating. I really like one core to Uchikoshi's writing in particular is that some people call him the Wikipedia deep dive writer, where he can just find a subject and just have his characters go through this subject like Wikipedia and just go through it, right?
Yeah, I've
And
definitely gotten that
I
feeling.
love that. It's so fascinating to me. It's just such an interesting writing style that I feel like even with this series, it makes more sense for, say, like Aiba to be able to know these things, because of course she knows these things. She's you know, the world's most advanced AI. Of course she knows.
Yeah.
But it's always funny be playing Near Zero Escape and having teenagers talk about complex philosophical concepts. So, like, don't know what that is. You heard that on the Joe Rogan podcast, and you are repeating that to me right now. You did not read that book.
Yeah.
Stop.
Hey, get out of my house!
Switchboard, what the heck?
What the hell?
I'm a poltergeist inside the circuit board.
Oh.
What?
You said I was a ghost, right? Maybe I'm haunting the warehouse with spooky astral projections.
With legs that are boobs.
What
Why
are you
not?
talking about, Iris?
See, okay, I still think that this flavor text should be B forklift.
Oh, A forklift and B forklift.
Yeah.
Because forklift B, yeah. If only I had known that particular location name trigger was forklift B. I could have written that as B forklift.
We'll get him. We'll get him next time. We'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time. That's fine.
It'll be my little cameo in the game, you know.
We'll get him next time. Just.
Let's see. Does she know about the Wadget system?
I
Guess not.
Well, She didn't answer immediately, and
Dora, fine, hello.
Oh, Dora in chat, hi.
Oh, she knows what it is.
It's the core programming behind AI,
For those
right?
who don't know,
Oh.
Dora Fine was our Hitomi. That is Hitomi's voice actress.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan.
That's right. What's wrong?
Oh my god, hello.
What?
We're not trying to sniff your shoes on this stream for sure, but I'm
Yeah, not this time.
You're shivering.
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Maybe sometime that is not 6/6, because 6/6 is a little too important of a date to
True.
be snoo-shiffing. I'm not even gonna try to fix that.
But yeah, Dora did such a great job as Hitomi. I mean, you in the previous route, especially when whenever Iris is in danger or worse, as you've experienced, Hitomi's performance as a mother really shines. Like I thought Hitomi did a fantastic job at communicating the emotions of the situation in ways that were more intricate and nuanced than you might expect from say a one sentence prompt of a situation. I felt like Hitomi always as a character, there's always an extra layer to her, and I felt like Dora did an excellent job at reaching that layer and making it clear in the performance. So
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. I was like
Amazing
actually getting
character.
choked up a bit,
yeah, oh yeah,
and I was like,
oh,
is this what
Dora's
a mother's
really
love
good
feels
at
like? Is this what a mother's love feels like? So Dora, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you even more for your
thank you very much.
fantastic job of portraying Hitomi. I'm glad to see that she's still your favorite character they've ever portrayed. 11 out of 10 job. At least 11 out of 10.
With the advent of the Wadjet system,
And hey,
we can extract the data
Hitomi is back in No Sleep for Kaname Date. So
back
you will
again.
get to see Hitomi again.
Hitomi's
Yeah, no
back.
secret
Tell a
about
friend. Friend?
Mm-hmm.
This data is sent to the brain, which achieves the sync.
It's honestly so cool and like so kind of shocking to me, I guess, that the voice actors from this game come to this stream and just say hi at least a bit. You know what I mean? Because like first it was Jackie Lastra on like one of the first streams, and I was like, what the heck, Jackie Lastra, Iris, holy big fan, right? And then it was
Yeah.
and then Greg was here the last time you were on stream, and he was like excited to talk about his experiences too. Now Dora Fine is here. It's like, oh my god, the whole cast.
I've heard from, I mean, everyone who was in this series will tell me that they're always getting asked about it at conventions. Every time they go to a con, there's the number one fan request is, you know, something from either SOMNIUM files or what have you. So yeah, I think it's really good that we were able to get not only obviously an extremely talented cast, but also a cast that's just thrilled to go to conventions and meet fans and all that stuff. So
100%. See, Dora Fine says, I tell my voice acting students that all my acting teachers were with me in the booth when I played Hitomi. I'm imagining like that scene from Avatar when he like looks back and sees all the past avatars. That's exactly the scene that I'm seeing as like Dora's in the booth, just slinging out lines for Hitomi with like the immense raw emotions.
Yeah, there were definitely some sessions. Hitomi
Or Doctor Who, that's very true.
I don't know if you remember, but there were a couple of sessions there where we listened to the Japanese performance to get the tone, because sometimes when we're recording, we will rely on the Japanese performance to get a sense of volume and overall emotional state if it isn't immediately obvious from the dialogue and from the context. So we'll play the Japanese performance and we'll go through the scene, and then I remember there was, I believe it was the scene, the most emotional scene when Hitomi is talking about Iris growing up as a little girl and holding her hand. I believe that the Japanese VA and their direction was a much more shell-shocked, kind of monotonous, not in a bad way, I don't mean that negatively, but they chose the voice direction to be more shell-shocked, distant, stunned, monotone. Recalling these events from the past with sort of a blankness to represent a totally stunned emotional state. And I remember we tried that with our English version, and it just wasn't landing. It wasn't working, because it felt like we all felt that, the director Chris Faella, and we felt like this is a mother grieving about her child. Like, let's you can keep that kind of baseline, that shell shock, that stunned monotony, but then allow yourself to occasionally dip into that holding back tears voice, right? That emotional state where you're remembering all of these things about a loved one who is now gone, and you're choking them out rather than just reciting them.
Yeah.
And I feel like that led to a very effective performance, and I love that performance, and I think it's a great scene. So I think we did a really good job.
Yeah, that's insane. Oh my god! Everybody show Dora some love in the chat. Now. Everybody, round of applause. Going numb is one of the great choices, but trying not to cry is always your go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, you hit it so good. You hit it so hard. Oh my god! I don't know words. I don't know words.
It gets rough when it's when you can tell that there's just that little bit of wobble in the voice, right? That little break, that little wobble, that little break in the voice. It can mean so much. It can hit so hard. So yeah, I'm glad that we leaned into that voice direction.
I'm glad too.
Yeah.
I'm very glad too.
Technology related to
Hey, do you know about nanotechnology?
really
By the way,
tiny things.
really teeny tiny things like my IQ.
And when they make a machine, they're called nanomachines. I heard they use them a lot for medical and tech fields.
Nanomachines, son.
Nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Whenever I see like beep, 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 I just think of Date in the sonar, you know? Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Captain, enemy vessel ahead. 3 clicks.
Well, I don't know if it was like beep, beep or rrr. But anyway, nanotechnology costs tons of money. Only a few people can even afford it. My college professor said only the richest of the rich have nanotechnology. But he's pretty liberal, so...
Signed a lot of autographs with. Shouldn't do a spoiler? Okay. I appreciate the... I appreciate that.
Largely accurate. Nano is a prefix meaning 10 to the negative 9th power.
10 to the negative 9th power.
A
Pretty small.
nanometer is therefore 0.0000000001
That's real small.
meters.
Mm-hmm.
The sync machine uses machines approximately 2.16 nanometers long.
Yep.
Viruses are on average 20 to 970 nanometers.
Oh wow.
So sync nanomachines are
That's
far
right.
smaller than that. This allows them
The
to
sync
access
machine
neural circuitry.
has extraordinarily small nanomachines.
During a sync, the nanomachines are used to write in the syncer's data.
Here's how sync works. Just
Okay,
straight up.
You have the basics down. Let me explain how syncing works.
Yeah, why not?
Syncers like me equip the sync gear and use it to access the subject's brain.
But it kind of relates to the conversation I had earlier with the Renju Iris. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Inside the
Yeah.
helmet are nano cables. And on the tip of each of these cables
Nanomachine,
is a special
son.
nanomachine. But the machine can't reach the brain through blood.
Nanomachines are the sort of the sci-fi equivalent of magic. It's kind of great.
Do you know why?
Makes sense.
The BBB
This-
soldiers say, go away!
If
and
you don't
push them
know
back.
how something happened, it's probably the nanomachines.
It's probably nanomachines. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, kind of.
You can't see them,
You.
but you see
Are
that
you
it's
gonna
working.
say? Are you gonna say it wasn't? Are you gonna say it wasn't the nanomachines? Come on, be real. Be an adult.
Let's be honest with ourselves here.
How do we do that?
Come on.
Drill a hole
It was the
in skull?
nanomachines.
No.
In Shovel Forge, you can use a pickaxe and...
Oh my god.
No, it has nothing to do with
Shovel
tools.
Forge.
We don't have to open a hole. Skulls already have holes in them. One of those holes is the optic canal, which is a nerve canal located behind the eyes. The nanocables of the sync gear go through your eyes, then go to the back of your eye socket, then through the optic canal to the sea.
The sea?
The sea of brain cells, anyway.
Makes sense.
That sounds kind of romantic.
Mm-hmm.
It's only a chunk of protein.
There are two types of people.
I mean, funnily enough, like that could actually work. That is how some surgery is performed. Like they take out your eye basically and go through the optic canal.
Once the nanocables
So,
arrive at their destination,
It
they
isn't
begin the sync process.
totally
They slide into the
out
brain
of
with
nowhere.
a tray.
Mhm.
That could actually happen.
Imagine sinking through your nose. You have to do a lot of cleaning.
Just put it in there.
Cable, the nanomachine sends and receives data.
Date, put the sniffers in.
It's like, Dante, we need you to sniff this paper.
You can only be in the sniffers for 6 minutes, Date.
This is controlled by the Wadjet system.
Maybe that's a parallel universe, where
And that's
They
how
sink
the
through the
sync
nostrils.
subject
Just
exchanges
right through the
information.
nostrils.
then it looks like they just have a bunch of nose hair.
Just-
So instead of like the eye mask thing, like the VR headset, they have like a face mask.
It's like a mustache, like a fake mustache
Exchange?
attached to their upper lip. Yeah.
That'd be really good. That'd be really good.
Think of it this way. The human brain has a max
Maybe
capacity
that'll be
of
B
one
the
second,
Somnium files,
one
instead of
consciousness.
just I.
Ooh. I like that.
Multiple instances of consciousness inside one brain can cause a total collapse of higher
You don't
brain
want
functions.
multiple instances of consciousness inside of one brain.
There's only so much space you
You
can
know how a
put in
car
there.
only has one steering wheel?
You don't want that.
If there were two, there would be accidents all over the place.
Yeah, Kaname Date knows.
Well, don't some planes have two control
Mhm.
sticks?
Iris, don't be silly. We all know the pilot and co-pilot control different slats.
It's common sense.
Okay.
Be real here.
Then maybe it wasn't the best metaphor. What I'm trying to say is that the human body can only hold one person. If you try to have two people inside one brain, it will break.
I see.
There's actually an interesting science behind that. There's a book that was written by a philosopher slash scientist, I suppose, called The User Illusion. It was one of the motivations, or one of the inspirations, I should say, behind I. The User
Because of this,
Illusion.
The sinker's data goes
So-
inside the
It's
subject's brain.
illusion.
Yes. So one of the concepts that was discussed in that book is the idea that a personality, a consciousness is created from a brain, our brain in the sense of it's an organ, it's a physical organ in our bodies, no different than, say, like our stomach or anything else, right? So it has certain processes and certain physical processes and chemical processes.
And the only thing inside the subject's mind at the time of the
what we experience as a personality is ultimately just the result of the processes of that organ, right? So it's interesting because it kind of explains why you run into difficulty with what either Somnium files suggests, that, like, having multiple personalities inside of one brain doesn't work, because the brain as we know it can only understand one consciousness at a time. It can't physically process. It doesn't have the computing power to do anything other than that, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's fun.
It is very interesting.
Like a house with no one inside. We sinkers break.
There's a
into
lot
the
of
house,
stuff
look
in
for
this
clues,
game.
and leave.
There's a lot of stuff in this game.
All
A
within 6 minutes.
lot of stuff.
Well, in 6 minutes.
There's a
Yep.
time limit?
Yes, or else the house will collapse on our heads.
The
Gotta be
neural
time limit.
circuits would become too deeply entwined with one another. To put it simply, the sinker would be trapped inside the subject's house.
Summarize.
Thank you for explaining
Okay,
it.
summarize for me.
I don't completely understand how sync works, but still.
I feel like she has a better idea than most people outside of Abyss, you know?
It's just the only one outside of this who has any idea.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Dake.
It's okay.
Sure.
Don't tell anybody. Here, you have to pinky promise.
Date,
Okay.
tell me this.
All right. Well,
Who did you sync with yesterday?
Didn't I show you his picture? Congressman So Sejima.
So that's why you know so much about him.
So, that's why you know so much about him.
I haven't, I swear.
Summarize part 2 Electric
Hey,
Boogaloo.
Date, you saw my corpse here, right?
Yo, she shivered.
I did. I'm sure of it.
And in SoStream, you saved me from getting killed.
Yeah.
And then somehow, I resurrected.
Yeah.
Date, that means you're... Achoo!
Somebody's talking smack. Somebody's talking about Iris behind her back.
that animation was adorable. The little,
Much for Iris.
little sneeze animation.
Really, really good.
Iris, let's get out of here for now.
Roger that!
Get out of here from. Let's get out of here from Meow. Marble. We're going to Marble.
Oh, we're going to the bar, dude. Let's go.
Hell yeah, brother.
Let's just wrap it up.
Hello.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Hello?
Mama, it's me.
Dante, honey, what's up?
I'm heading over now.
Glad to hear it. Maybe I'll close the place a little early for you.
Ooh.
Sorry, but I'm with someone.
With someone?
A girl named Iris.
What?
Oh, your mama sounds so upset.
Is she a virgin?
Oh my god. Huh?
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, remember what we talked about?
That's so wild.
There's a regular here who was
It's
good
relevant.
friends with Ren.
All right, it's fine.
Just like how her being 105 pounds is relevant, right?
Yeah, it's
They
fine.
should be here tonight.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, right.
Are they coming tonight?
Yes, I promise.
All right, then I'll see you there.
Okay.
I also love this idea. This is a common sci-fi trope of all of the
How are you talking on your
the
phone
the
without
video
earphones?
phones, and it's always just it's a completely like neutral portrait shot of the person talking, as if they're like holding whatever device it is. Yeah, like exactly across from their face. I just thought that was always so funny to imagine. Like, that's the future. Yeah.
Could be.
No one's answering at an angle, or doesn't have the camera on. Yeah. Like,
no one's like, hello. I don't know.
I think it's just borrowed from Star Trek, and we just kind of kept it.
Wow, cool.
See, maybe there's like maybe there's something that scans their face, and it just recreates their facial structure.
Yeah. Oh,
Date,
Another call came
it's
in.
the boss.
Hello, boss.
Bad feeling about this.
Okay, Date.
She's holding her phone directly across from her.
If I did, I would have told you.
Uh-huh. I see.
Oh, she's pissed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, she's pissed.
What was that about?
That was a cry from deep within my heart, Date.
That was a fun session to record.
Go find number 89.
If I find Renju, I find number 89.
Yes, chef.
I'm gathering information on
Yes,
Renju's
chef.
whereabouts now.
Where?
The bar. I'm going to a bar with an 18-year-old.
No, it's fine. Don't worry
Were you
about it.
trying to get her drunk?
No.
She's
Yeah,
not 21.
How about you just back off?
And if
Like,
she wasn't
let
a
me
minor?
do my job.
Iris just completely oblivious.
Well,
It's fine. She'll get a melon soda.
True. Melon cream soda?
I'm sure you have a good plan. Find those two and arrest them. Got it?
Reasonable crash out? Very true. That is a very reasonable crash out.
I mean, to record that, we just told Allegra, like, it's like a frustrated scream.
So this is Golden
Like all the
Village.
bad shit in your life. Just imagine.
Just get it out in that one.
Get it out.
First time here?
Yeah.
Marble is right over here.
Date, on your 6.
On my 6?
Two suspicious
Uh-oh.
individuals approaching.
Uh-oh.
Oh, a quick time event. Oh, they
You know
look
it,
sauce as hell.
buddy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, got him.
I love this guy's like escape plan. Like he was seriously gonna just pick her up.
Just
Stay
pick her
right
up and
there.
run. 105 pounds is
Right.
105 pounds is still lots to run with.
Sort of run away like Transformers 1, just like sprint. Like here we go.
Damn.
You gotta lock in. You gotta focus on this one.
I gotta. Oh, I'm locking in. I'm sinking.
Who are they?
We can find out later.
Focus, buddy.
We need a way out of this.
Yeah, but
Do we need to seek a way out? Do we need to open a third eye or anything?
Ooh. In a manner of speaking.
Full of holes. The alleys between the buildings are blocked off. We can't go that way. Which means
Why would you choose that pose?
we gotta take care of it.
I don't know. I think that's just the typical girl in distress
Sure.
in a Japanese game pose,
Why not?
But I've only got a single
Like,
revolver.
girl, that concrete is dirty. Like,
True. Are those panties?
gotta brush
Oh,
off.
oh, mags. Okay, fire extinguisher. I'm going to MacGyver something right now.
Put it together, bro. Do the mental math.
I'm calculating. Oh, it makes sense. It makes so much sense.
Date, I have a plan. I will give you instructions. Just move as I tell you.
Yeah, chef.
This better work.
Not to worry. My calculations are flawless.
What's the plan?
Dude, Iba's got those
Win.
calculators.
You see that hangar over there? Shoot the bottom of the hangar with a normal bullet.
Dude.
Why?
Don't ask questions, just do it.
Don't ask questions. Do it. There you
I
go.
just-
Focus up. Focus up. Focus up.
Mm.
There you go. Boom. Ka-chow.
Oh, it's a bra and panties.
Look at that.
Oh,
Like
yes.
a gift from heaven.
Oh, they're gonna sniff it, aren't they?
I think they're just admiring.
I mean, but what happens when the screen cuts to black
Are they stupid?
is their
Are they
thing.
stupid?
Just as I
What's wrong with them? Are they stupid?
What kind of calculation?
It's a valid question, though.
Date, focus.
Lock in.
That's a good meme. Are they stupid?
Are
Now,
they
the first
stupid?
shot. Shoot the porno mag vending machine.
The porno mag vending machine.
Pornomac?
You know what's gonna
I
happen.
said no questions. Hurry! Shoot the vending machine with the burst.
There you go.
One
First
shot.
shot. Brrrr.
Locking in.
Meow. Cha.
Hey, this is
Free porno mags.
You see, it's free, dude.
this is crazy.
I
I've
mean,
never seen anything like this before.
I guess depending on what I've been paid to do the job.
Yeah, honestly, if I wasn't paid anything, if I was paid like very minimal, if I was paid like maybe a
Like,
pizza
what,
party,
You want me to shoot this guy? Like,
I would get pretty
okay.
distracted. They must be stupid.
Yeah.
You are too.
I am too. So true.
What?
What?
The final step. But you don't have to do a thing.
There's
Hello?
only one step left.
Hello?
I'm kind of busy.
Oh yeah.
Mama?
Oh my
You're about
god.
to witness. You're about to witness peak.
Dude,
I'm not gonna say.
I
I'm
was
not gonna say
using
anything.
I was using my voice as like an AI version of my voice.
There's a group of
You're
naked
about to
guys
witness
dancing
peak.
outside your bar.
Naked buff guys dancing outside your bar.
There's... What?
Oh my god.
Use my voice without permission.
This is an emergency. I will slap you if you don't shut up.
Valid.
Now, we're ready. We just need to use the fire extinguisher.
It's loaded with high-pressure CO2.
Now, I will leave your eye and throw the fire extinguisher into the air. Shoot the top of the extinguisher at the perfect time. Now let's go!
She getting She's just waddling over. She could pick up a fire extinguisher?
I love her little waddle.
Oh my goodness.
Ready? Here I go.
Hamster.
Yeah. Come on. Use your hamster power.
Oh, that's a good throw.
That's a tough throw.
I'm tracking. Locked in, locked on.
Boom. Good shot.
Oh, that's real good. Jesus Christ.
All according to my calculations.
All according to Keikaku.
All according to Keikaku. Oh my goodness. Wow, the power of women's undergarments, porno mags,
Nailed it.
and friendship.
Nailed it.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
that easy.
It's literally just that easy.
It's that easy, bro.
Joel says she could probably. Abby could probably throw the fire extinguisher farther than they can.
This is
Oh my god, it is 6:09.
It is.
Is there like
After this.
after this? Little bit?
You can stop after this little. Yeah. After
Gotcha,
this little
gotcha.
bit. There should be a place where you could stop.
The building's got a security system. We'll be safe here.
So Mizuki's
And
not home?
like, he lives in some kind of weird apartment
Doesn't look like it.
complex that's just like abandoned warehouse looking building. Like,
But he has a great sound system. Look at that.
Check
it's
your
a
phones.
great sound. Look at that. I mean, that is honestly
Mizuki
several
is
tens of
currently at
thousands
Sunfish
of
Pocket.
dollars.
At
Look at-
least. At least.
Those are gorgeous.
Mermaid's taking good care of her. True. If anything, she'd be in more danger. Yeah, makes sense.
Iris,
Yeah.
I need
Yeah,
to talk to you about earlier. Have a seat wherever.
yeah, just wherever.
Just wherever. Wipes face. Sorry.
It was funny. Yeah, you could probably stop it here because then you'll talk to Iris.
Okay. I think I will.
Yeah.
I will stop it there then.
Male living
Man.
spaces.
Male living space, honestly, with a $10,000+ speaker system and a bench press, loaded up with 225. What more do you even need?
Why not, dude?
Man, so that was a good
Iris
stream.
is just upset that this is all it takes for men to be happy, dude.
True. Actually true. Nothing to do with the situation. She's not upset about that at all. She's just upset that malelivingspace.jpg is a real place.
She's just upset with the fact that all I need is a bench press and a really nice speaker set, and I could thrive anywhere.
Honestly, very true. All right, Alex. Well, thank you so much for joining, man. It's always a treat and always a pleasure to hear your insights and your behind the scenes knowledge on
Thank you.
on all of it.
Yeah. And thanks for Dora for showing up as well, giving us a
True.
little
Shoutouts to Dora.
little pop in.
Shoutouts to Miss
Love
Fine.
that.
I better lock the freak in next Friday. Ooh, I guess I have to lock the heck in.
Yeah, you're this next bit is gonna be good.
All right. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Like how would I like next time on Dragon Ball Z this? Like what?
Ooh. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, we'll have to workshop that. We'll figure it out.
Okay, for sure.
We'll figure it out.
For sure.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, thanks everybody for joining.
Thank you, everyone.
For those of you who have joined the stream late, thanks for stopping by. Thank you for being here in general. We're for final announcements. We're hosting a panel at Anime Expo 2025. It's going to be on July 5th, Saturday at 10:30 a.m. in the JW Marriott Diamond Ballroom. We're going to be talking about Shuten Order and also going to be talking about No Sleeper Kaname Date from the SOMNIUM Files with special guest Kazuya Yamada, director and scenario writer for the game, and also Greg Chun, beloved voice actor, beloved ? Voice actor for for Kaname Date. We're also going to be giving out a special T-shirt there, so we do have a very limited amount of them. So be sure, if you want to go, make sure you're there. Make sure you're there to grab it for yourself. And if you haven't watched the new trailer that came out this morning, the systems trailer that highlights the 3 different gameplay segments that are going to be in No Sleeper Kaname Date. And lastly, if you haven't gotten your pre-order in, make sure you get your pre-order in. I think it's available on all systems digitally now. Switch 1, Switch 2, and you can wishlist it on Steam. And if you are more of a physical enjoyer, then you can pre-order it from your favorite retailer, or you can pre-order it from our Shopify store, and you'll get a free extra thumbs up Mizuki sticker along with your order. And you get, of course, you get some of these guys. You get the holographic stickers, and this is the one you get the thumbs up killer. The thumbs up killer. From our Shopify store.
There you go.
And with all that being said, Alex, do you have any extra announcements for yourself before we sign off for today?
I don't think so. So nothing for me. I'll also be at that panel at Anime Expo, so I will be one of the hosts. And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna go over more details from No Sleep for Kaname Date, and of course we'll have the director of the title there. It'll be great because we can do some questions. We'll have live commentary, and he'll be able to give us some insight into the project itself, which I'm looking forward to. And we can all bully Greg when we're there. Yeah, as Date, and that's always a good time. So, yeah.
Also, if anybody has any questions for that, make sure you throw them on to the Twitter post that we announced our AX appearance. I'll be sure to repost it so everybody can get their questions in. But make sure you do that.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. Please do come if you can. We'll be there on the 5th of July at the JW Marriott.
Also, yes, on my head has been a capybara, if it would focus. Oh, there he is. Yeah, it does look like a potato because he's not like...
Kind of potato-y.
It is definitely potato-y.
Sort of a potato animal, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't sitting like exactly forward because the spring is a little bit off-centered, but it's just chilling, being chilling.
Yeah,
do I have a name? I don't have a name for this capybara yet, but I'm a big fan of capybaras.
Very demure, very mindful.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining. Thanks again, Alex, for joining. And I hope that all that being said, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend. We will see you guys next week. Goodbye.
See ya. Bye.
Can you have the capybara? No promises. Daniel Jr., that's not a bad name. It's got to be said.